Today, we explore the significant impact of climate change on global food security. The paper addresses key issues related to climate change, include changes in weather patterns, shifts in agricultural zones, water scarcity, food distribution, access, pest and disease outbreaks, loss of biodiversity. We will focus on the threat climate change poses to food security, emphasize the importance of understanding its various impacts. Major issues to be addressed are weather pattern, water security, shifts in agricultural zones, pests and disease, and loss of biodiversity. Weather pattern and water scarcity. Climate change leads to unpredictable weather patterns such as droughts, flood, extreme heat events. These events can destroy crops, reducing agricultural productivity, and contaminate food and water sources. Droughts decreases water availability, making plants and animals vulnerable to pests and disease. Changes in temperature affect soil fertility, crop output, and input efficiency, raising production costs. Shifts in agricultural zones and food distribution system. Climate change can cause shifts in agricultural zones, making it difficult to grow certain crops in traditional areas. Additionally, extreme weather events disrupt transportation and infrastructure, leading to regional food shortages. This can increase food prices, affecting consumers' purchasing power and leading to economic instability. Pest and disease outbreaks and loss of biodiversity. Climate change influences the interaction between agriculture crops and insect pests. Rising temperature impact pest reproduction, development, survival, and dissemination. Extreme weather events introduces new and invasive pest species, threatening food security. Moreover, climate change contributes to the loss of biodiversity, affecting pollinators like bees. Reduced biodiversity leads to lower crop yields and food shortages. Let's closer examine the recommendations of some of the issues that we have identified, such as weather pattern, water scarcity, shifts in agricultural zone, pest and disease, and loss of biodiversity. So we need to put in climate mitigation and adaptation strategies, such as 1. Promoting renewable energy, investing and promoting use of renewable energy source to reduce greenhouse gas emission, thus mitigating climate change. Climate resilience agriculture, research and promote climate resilient agriculture practices such as drought resistant crops, efficient irrigation systems, and soil conservation methods. Rural education and awareness, educate farmers and rural communities about climate change adaptation strategies, include weather forecasting, crop diversification, and water conservation techniques. Water management, implementing efficient water management system include rainwater harvesting, watershed management, use of hydroponics, recycling wastewater for agriculture use. Strengthening food distribution and food security. Diversify food sources, encourage diversification of food sources, and promote the cultivation of variety of crops to ensure a stable food supply, even if one crop fails due to adverse weather condition. For example, the use of cassava, sweet potato, and dasheen should be included in our daily diet. Improve transportation infrastructure. Invest in resilient transportation infrastructure to ensure that food can be transported efficiently in the face of extreme weather events. Early warning signs. Develop and enhance early warning systems for extreme weather events to allow for timely preparations and mitigate the impact of food distribution. Biodiversity conservation and pest management. Conservation initiatives support and fund conservation initiatives to protect biodiversity, especially focus on pollinators like bees. Preserving natural habitats can maintain diverse ecosystem. Integrated pest management, IPM. Promote IPM strategies that involve in a combination of biological control, crop rotation, intercropping, and judicious use of pesticide to manage pest outbreaks without harming the environment. Research and development. Invest in research to develop crop varieties that are resistant to pests and disease, reducing reliance on chemical pesticides. Policy measures, policy support. Government should implement policy that promotes sustainable agriculture, environmental conservation, and climate change adaptation. Subsidies and incentives can encourage farmers to adopt eco-friendly or climate-smart friendly practices. Research funding. Allocated funding for scientific research on climate change, agricultural practices, and biodiversity conservation. Develop innovative solutions. Public awareness. Raise public awareness about the interconnectedness of climate change, agriculture, food security through education campaigns, workshops, and media outreach. By implementing these recommendations, it is possible to mitigate the impact of climate change on agriculture, food security, biodiversity, ensuring a more sustainable and resilient future for all. Thank you.